Okay, parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular lines. Parallel lines, they never touch each other. They have an equal distance apart and they never intersect. Intersecting lines, they cross each other at a point and they usually form the letter V. So see right here, it's a V. It's a V. And perpendicular lines, they cross each other and they make square corners or right angles or uppercase L's. So here's my uppercase L. Here's my uppercase L. Even if it's backwards or it's upside down and backwards or it's just upside down, it's still an uppercase L. So parallel lines never touch. Intersecting lines cross and make a V. And perpendicular lines make uppercase L's or right angles. It says right parallel or not parallel. They're not touching. So, okay, they might be parallel, but you have to extend the line to make sure that they will never touch each other. So if I extend this line, and if I extend this line, they will cross each other. So since they will touch, they are not parallel. Okay, line WX or XW and line YZ or ZY. If I extend them, they will not touch, so that makes these lines parallel. Now, let's check out line KJ and line ML. Right now, they're not touching, but if I extend my lines and I extend this line, they will touch. And there's my V, so that makes them not parallel. Number 4. Well, the directions say right parallel, intersecting, or perpendicular. Remember parallel, no touch. Intersecting, they cross and make a V. And perpendicular, they cross and make right angles. So number 4, I have a V, I have a V. So these have to be intersecting. Number 5, if I extend my lines, they don't touch. So these are parallel. Number 6, you don't have to extend them because they're already crossing, but you can see it's a very skinny V, but they're making a V. So that makes these lines intersecting. Number 7, I told the kids, this is paper. Turn it if you need to. So if I trace this line and make this the bottom, if I go this way, I have uppercase L's. Here's an L. Here's an L. There's my L there. My L there. So since I can make uppercase L's, that will make these lines perpendicular. Number 8, they're not touching, so could they be parallel? Let's see. If I extend my line and I extend my line, they cross each other. There's my V. So these are intersecting. A lot of the times when they're not touching, the kids just automatically say, oh, those are parallel. But they have to get into the habit of extending that line and making sure that they do not cross each other. These lines aren't touching. Could they be parallel? Because parallel means they're not touching each other. But if I extend this line, there's my uppercase L, my uppercase L, my uppercase L, my uppercase L. So that will make these lines perpendicular. They just have to get in the habit of extending the lines and seeing if it makes an uppercase L or if it makes a V. Sometimes when they don't recognize that the lines aren't an equal distance apart, then they will eventually cross each other. Like, these are separated, but they're not an equal distance apart. So they will end up crossing. As you can see, they ended up crossing each other.